We want to welcome you to Hoop University, our accelerated off-season training program. I know you've heard a lot of good things about the program, but we're going to give you a little overview of what to expect over the next couple of weeks. We got actually 8 weeks to be exact. The program is a very detailed and comprehensive program. Now, the one thing that we definitely want to understand about the program, that it gives you a distinct advantage over any other program out there. And we got a lot of stuff happening academic-wise. We have SAT, ACT prep for our older students, the junior achievement for our younger students. Many different components to this 8-week program. Now, the hook, and I hate to say the hook, but the thing that got y'all all to come was what? What piece? The basketball piece. So we're going to have the best on-the-court training that you can find on top of all the ancillary stuff that we add. All right. Hoop University overall is a program. Saved by the Ball is our nonprofit. Our nonprofit is geared towards impacting the lives of our youth through all of the endless educational opportunities associated with basketball and athletics. And it's a lot of them. So we're going to share with you all of those opportunities. We have high-level on-the-court basketball skill training, SAT and ACT preparation, as well as all required middle school and high school tests, academic tutoring in all subjects. Yeah, this is the piece that I really like to focus a lot of my attention on, social skills training. The social skills training is probably the biggest piece, biggest component of what we do. I've seen so many athletes who have the on-the-court skills but didn't have the interpersonal skills to get the scholarships that they really wanted to land. And I've seen it happen time and time again. So we want to give you those pieces that helps you, your meet and greet, and some of the other things that is really kind of become a lost art, so to speak. And we'll talk about a little bit more of that in a second. Media skills training. We see it over and over again when our athletes who get an opportunity to get interviewed, our professional athletes, many times put their foot in their mouths. They have comments that aren't really reflective of what they were thinking or what they really wanted to say, but they said it anyway and they're stuck with it. Once you put it out, just like putting something on Facebook or Twitter, once it's out, it's out. There's no going back and retrieving it. So you got to be careful what you put out, and the media skills training will help you with that. Financial skills training. We're not talking about millions of dollars in handling, but we want to teach you how to manage the money that you do have. Any endeavor, it's very, very important that you have your financial literacy down pat. We're going to talk about our community service piece, NCAA Clearinghouse Facilitation, which is now NCAA Eligibility Center, and also our Parent-Athlete Counseling. Now the court training again, just to give an overview. B-Ball 101 is really responsible for the on-the-court training. We have currently over 15 WNBA clients, we've had 4 NBA clients, and over 40 plus high-level international players throughout the world. All of these players have either come here or we've gone abroad to work with in camp styles and also individual training. Now, our training is a little bit different. We do game situation training. Everything that you could possibly, think of that could take place in the game, that's what we attempt to drill. One of the biggest things we work on from a conceptual standpoint is giving you reads and understanding so when you get in the game, it's not brand new. And that's part of that basketball IQ, that basketball awareness, things of that nature. When you go to a green light, so to speak, nobody goes to a green light or when the light turns green, they don't think, process, go. I must go and take off. It's an automatic cue. Once you see the green light, you go. When you see a yellow light, what do? When you see the red, what do? Automatically. You don't even think about it, right? So the same thing in basketball. If you see someone go under a screen, you're going to pull for the shot, right? If you see someone hedge, out too far on that screen and roll, you're going to split it or go around and drag him out further. But that's a quick read. It's not something that you sit there and think about. So I think basketball IQ is kind of a misnomer. It's not how smart, it's how quickly you are aware of certain situations. All right, conceptual training. Who knows what that means? Y'all have any idea? What is a concept? I just said the word. Y'all have any idea? What's a concept? Idea. It's like an idea. It's like a way something works. It's a concept of driving. We understand that you have to get behind the wheel. Even if you hadn't driven, something has to happen. You got to step on the gas or whatever. You have a general concept, right? You might not have the technique down, but as long as you have a general concept, you can start to maneuver and understand the technique. But if you get in a car and you don't understand the concept of the car, and you think it's supposed to fly, you're going to sit there for a long time. And the car is never going to take off, and you're going to really be frustrated. So we understand that concept, and we work on technique after that. And you'll understand that as the program moves forward. On our power and strength training side, explosive training, Impact Fitness, Mr. Robert Stevens. He's an older gentleman. I know y'all have seen him. Works with many of our NFL, CFL, Olympic athletes. Not in the past, but currently. You know, when we were doing our training, you know, a couple of days ago we were doing training here, and Terrence Trammell, who's one of the best hurdlers in the world, trains with Impact Fitness. And he's been number one in the world probably 5, 6 consecutive years. So, and he's here probably today as well. All right, intense training designed to make you more explosive, coordinated, and conditioned. How many people have some conditioning goals here? How many? 2. All right. All right, SAT and ACT prep. How many people are high school age right now? Or heading into high school? All right, not too early. Not too early. This is a high stress test for a lot of people. Brittany, was this a high stress test? Yes. All right, high stress test. And we want to alleviate some of that stress. And if we can give the resources for kids to be prepared or better prep for the SAT or the ACT, we want to be able to do it. We use a service called Method Test Prep online, one of the best services in the country. And I always use personal examples. My daughter took the ACT 3 straight times. She made it 16 each time. 30 days using Method Test Prep, understanding the way the questions are read, how to do a process of elimination. She made it 24, 30 days. Denzel, what was your jump? Denzel did, I think, maybe 15, 16 on the first one. What was your final score? 28. That's a scholarship jump. That's a big jump. All right, so very good software. All right, social skills training, my favorite. Interaction with others. Like I said, what's the first thing that we did this morning when we came in? Said good morning. We spoke. We were energetic. We had personality when we walked in. We must continue to do that. And it's very important outside of just basketball. But it's very important in basketball. If you can't communicate with your teammates, you don't understand how to communicate and motivate your teammates, you're going to be in trouble. The importance of giving a great impression. Always, people remember the first time they met you. To this day, they remember.